Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I thought that I have to read a little bit more. I've been slacking a little bit, and that's why I also couldn't film a lot of videos because I didn't very much read a lot, which I kind of have to change. And I thought to, in order to make a video, I would just read the easiest books I could read and challenge myself and see how many books I can read within this day. It's already 3:30, but whatever. So I have some books that are mostly graphic novels. I have To Kill a Mockingbird. I have the Rebel Artists book, which I don't know if this is exactly a graphic novel. It just has pictures and text about female artists, inspiring very much. And then I have 3 other graphic novels that are Law Olympus 1 through 3, and I've read the first 2 ones. But I got the 3rd one for my birthday, and I would have to reread the first 2, I think, in order to get back into the story again. And I already started this book, which is Ernest Hemingway's Men Without Women, but I'm only like 10 pages in. But this book only has 130-ish pages, so we'll see how many books I can finish in just one day. Just let's get into this. And I think I'm actually going to start with Law Olympus. I've been waiting to start reading this, and I don't know why I didn't already start, but yeah, I think that's going to be the first one. Hello, it's now 5 p.m. I've eaten in between, but I'm finished with the book, with the first book, or part 2, I guess, because there is not much story in those parts because it's illustrated very much in detail. What? And that's why, there's not much text, so there's also not much story delivered. But I will give it 4 stars. I gave it 4 stars the first time I read it too. And yeah, so the book is basically, I think it's written by this author who put it out on the internet first. So it's because it says a webtoon, number 1 webtoon. I don't know what webtoon is, but I guess it's like something like Wattpad for people who draw. I don't know, but I'm very happy, Slay Girl, that she now got the book like published. And if you don't know what it's about, I haven't told you yet. It's about, well, it's a Hades and Persephone retelling, and yeah, I think like there were a little bit too many of those in the last couple of years, but whatever. I really like this one. I really like graphic novels. And I'm also happy that I reread the first 2 books because I think it will help me to get back into the story because I really don't know where we left off. But if you don't know, Hades and Persephone story, it's basically about those gods, and every story is told a little bit different and modernized, but yeah, she is the god of spring. She comes to Olympus. She used to live on this earth, and Hades sees her at a party and he likes her, and then because Aphrodite does something, she ends up spending the night at his house, but nothing happens. And yeah, that's basically it. And then she goes home, and then we find out a lot about like the other characters in the story, like Zeus and whatever the god of the sea is called. I forgot his name already. So we don't really get a lot of interaction between those 2, but I know that in the second part we will get that. And yeah, that's what the first book has been about. And I'm going to go and read the second part right now, and then I can tell you a little bit about that one, and then we're going to read the third part. Okay, so done with the second book, and the love story is getting a little bit more because Persephone is now she is the intern for the underworld and for Hades specifically. But then there was a twist and everything kind of went to shit at the end of the book. So therefore I'm even more excited to read the third book. Also look at the pretty beautiful sunset. Wow, this actually looks quite good. But anyways, I'm going to start reading the third book now. It's 6 now, so an hour. It took me an hour to read this, so now we're going to get to the third book and we'll see how much I can still read today. Great, so this happens when you're trying to make an aesthetic video. Okay, so I am done with the third part, and I really liked it. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars too, though. I really liked the end. I wish I had the fourth part here as well, but I don't. So I think I'm going to be reading Men Without Women next, because I really don't want to read another graphic novel right now, and I feel like this could be a little bit of something else. Okay, so I am almost halfway through the book. I'm going to eat a little bit right now, and as of right now I didn't really like any story. Nothing really stuck out to me. And I can't anymore. My brain is fried, so I'm going to watch a little bit of YouTube or something and eat, and then I'm going to go back to the book. Yes. Okay, so I'm done. I only liked one story. I don't know if I don't think the book was for me, to be honest. But I don't know how the story is called. So I am going to take a break. It's already 10:15. But I will try to read at least a little bit in this book. I also want to maybe draw something. I've already started. But yeah, that would fit this book. But we'll see. I'll take a little bit of a break and then I continue on with this one. Hello, so I am halfway through the book already, or over halfway through. I didn't even tell you what it's about, I think. So it's called Rebel Artists, and it's about 15 women who were badasses and did art in different kind of forms. Some did collages, some were your usual painters, and there was one who did like sculptures. And I actually didn't know a bunch of them, which is quite sad. What is also quite sad is they talk about those artists' favorite artists and people who inspired them, and they were all men, because it was like there was a pop art woman, and of course her inspiration was Andy Warhol, but whatever, those amazing females did amazing art. I love that. I love art. I love female empowerment. And there was one artist I actually knew. I also knew Frida Kahlo, of course, but Hannah Höch, she's a German artist. Let me find her, because when I was in school, when I did my A-levels, I had art as a major, basically, And Hannah Höch was one of the artists we talked about in between Picasso and Gerhard Richter and Goya. We did Hannah Höch because we did collages, and she is very famous for her collages. And also for Dada. You don't know Dada. Let me take you there. So Dada is a form of art where the artists do art to, well, not be just hung, but like different kinds of art that are not considered art maybe by others, or traditional art. And yeah, I really don't know how to explain it, but you can look it up. And I have a funny story to tell you about that. So I did my semester abroad in Paris, and we went to a museum. I don't know which one it was. There in Dada, there is at least, when I think about Dada, I definitely think about this piece of art, and it's just a toilet. I can maybe put it here. It's just a toilet. And this sounds so stupid, and I get it. But my friend and I, we went for the museum and we saw this toilet. She also had art in her A levels, and we were like starstruck. And there was a security guard, and my friend and I, we were talking about, like, is this the toilet? Is this the real toilet? And we, oh my God, I don't know how, but we went up to the security guard and we asked him if this was the fucking real toilet. And he had to laugh. And he said, yes, it is the real toilet. And we were like, oh my God, this is so crazy. But what I also can show you, in school we had to keep those sketchbooks for art. And I have my very own Hannah Höch inspired collage in there of myself. It was a homework that nobody did but me, because everybody kind of forgot. I have this page which is about Hannah Höch, and yeah, I think it's just a lot about when she was born, what she did. Oh my God, you got a sneak peek. And then we had to do a collage inspired by her. And I did this. Yeah, this is my very, very cutesy collage. So yeah, I'm going to take a shower now, and then I'm going to paint something myself that I've already started, and then I hopefully can finish this book before I go to sleep. So yeah. Okay, so I am freaking done. I can't be bothered to pull my mag out. So I've read 5 books in total. Granted, 3 of them were graphic novels. I don't know. This is not a graphic novel. I think this is just an informative book. Oh. With pictures. You know, they show the paintings. I've shown it to you already. And then one was a short story collection, and it was pretty short itself, which I think I have to give another shot. I think I have to reread some of the stories, maybe not all of them, but like some where I could see potential, and then also Google what they're about and like go deeper into it. I finished 5 books. That was horror. Oh yeah, about this book, I haven't told you, I really liked it. Yeah, it's a very cute book if you are somebody who likes to draw and likes to read about painters, artists, and whatever, pick this up. And I'm going to go and chill now and then eventually fall asleep. This was actually so hard to do, but yeah, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more from my channel and me and the stuff I do, subscribe. That's it. Bye bye.